everyone, my name is Urmila and this is my first video on this YouTube channel. So I think it's been a long time since I've created this channel, and today finally I'm recording this video and it's going to be uploaded on this channel. It makes me very happy and I'm glad that I decided to make this channel. And firstly, I would like to tell that this channel is all about things that I like. So the one thing that I like the most is reading books. So this channel is mostly going to be all about the books that I read and the reviews and how I felt after reading the books, reading stories, and even listening to stories. And that is the reason literature has been my favorite subject since childhood, and it's still my favorite. So today I'll be giving a review on a book which is The Palace of Illusions by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni. This is the book I'll give a review, and I have finished reading this book today, 25th April 2025, and I think it's been almost 2 weeks since I've started reading this book. I haven't been regular, but I have skipped some days, and finally today I have finished this. It's afternoon right now, and I finished this book, and I thought of recording the review of this book. So this book is basically based on the Indian epic Mahabharata. We all know about it. We all must have watched this on the televisions. I think I've always liked the history. I've always liked the historic dramas, and Mahabharata has always been one of my favorites. It's been amazing reading this book. And this book is from the perspective of Draupadi, also known as Panchaali. And I think this book is all about the sacrifices and the journey that Draupadi had during the entire Mahabharata. I think in the actual Mahabharata, Draupadi's perspective is not that much highlighted, which it shows in this book. It's entirely based on the perspective of Draupadi, and I would recommend reading this book to every woman and also man out there. I think this book has really changed my perspective over how I view the Indian goddesses. All the goddesses are supreme for sure, and I think this book was total game changer for that perspective. I think I view every goddess as supreme and so much highly, and in this book it is just so simple, and the way she thinks, everything is so humanly, but how it is shown in the dramas, in the television, you can never compare yourself to the Indian goddesses or with the gods, because it's like there's something very different, and we can never find one thing relatable to them. We cannot relate to them, I think. But in this book, I related a lot with Draupadi, and there was even a different story which was not shown in the Mahabharata in the television, which was of Draupadi and Karna. I think it was also heartbreaking at some point, and it was an amazing book. The way the book is portrayed is so much easy to read, and it's beginner friendly for sure. I would recommend this book to the readers who are interested in reading the Hindu mythology, Indian epics, and feminist literature. So this book is perfect for you. You should go for it. This is an amazing book, and you should for sure read it. Also, I think I really like this book. I think this book provides an insight on Draupadi's life and experiences, how she dealt through the things that came into her way, and how she felt while struggling, how when she was sent to the forest, and how she was shamed by her own family and nobody helped her during her low time, and how Krishna helped her over everything. I think this book is really an amazing book. I think it blends myth and history in a very beautiful manner. This book is really amazing. I've also put it marks over the pages that I've really liked reading, and I would also read you some lines that I felt nice. well while I was reading the book. So the first one is impatient as mustard seeds sputtering in oil. That's what you are. Even though you're old enough to be married off any day now, each story will come in its time. This is what Thaima told Draupadi when she was asking so many questions. So I really liked this line and I placed a bookmark in this line, so I would read it later. And there's one more that I really liked. I think there are many, but I'll read few to you. So it's like each day I thought less and less like the women around me. Each day I moved further from them into a dusky solitude. I think this line was somewhat relating to me because in my personal life, I feel like there are so many differences between how I think and how other females in my life thinks. I'm not saying they're wrong or I'm right. I'm just saying that there's always a difference between how I look at things and how other people. So whatever. This next one. This is what Draupadi's elder brother Dhiri told her. It is, remember that little sister, wait for a man to avenge your honor and you will wait forever. I think this was very strong. And there is next one, which is the power of a man is like a bull's charge, while the power of a woman moves aslant like a serpent seeking its prey. I don't know why I like this, but I really liked it. So there is another one which is expectations are like hidden rocks in your path. All they do is trip you up. Expectations are really something which shouldn't be placed in anybody's heart. I think all that expectations can bring you is sorrow and pain and nothing else. I think there is no need to have your expectations so high about the future or about a certain person in your life, whether that be your family or friends. You shouldn't expect so much or even the minimum from anybody in return of anything that you do for them, because at the end it's just gonna hurt you. So zero expectations and bare minimum is how you should live your life. At this point, this is something I really believe in. So there's one more, which is very simple, but how much water would I have to swallow before I came to a resting place? I think this is where Draupadi Panchaali lost her kingdom, her palace of illusions. So she was saying this line. I think, and I really think these were the lines that I found amazing in this entire book, and I think this was a book worth reading. This was an amazing book, and I'm glad that I read this. And also, one more thing, this book was gifted to me by one of my closest friends on my birthday. It was gifted to me on 19th January, and today is 25th April. And finally, I've read this book. Thank you to the person who gifted me this beautiful book, and so I am very happy to have recorded this and after I've read this book. Today, just I think it's been 1 or 2 hours since I've completed this book, completed reading this book, and I'm very grateful that I read this book and also recorded this. So, thank you so much for listening to me, and thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.